Hi, I'm Cherie Brant.
And I'm John Brant.
John and I are longtime supporters of Focus on the Masters. I volunteered for Focus on the Masters because I was interested in the arts community in Ventura County. And I was surprised to find out how many talented and hardworking artists there are. John and I want to share a couple of our favorite programs with you.
Well, one that we really like are the live taped interviews of the artist. Donna just does an amazing job. She spends a couple weeks with the artists, getting to know them, going to their studio, photographing them, setting up a slideshow of all of their work, finding out what caused them to be an artist. The first time we actually saw an artist interview, it was because of our good friend Lindsay Scott was the subject of one of the art interviews. We went to the program and we was just astounded by what a great job Donna did. We'd known Lindsay for years. She's a wildlife artist, grew up in Africa, just does the most amazing art.
The idea always starts off in my sketchbook as just a very small sketch. You know, this will probably be 1 by 3 inches, just a tiny little thing, and you can see the very abstract qualities of it there. And this is one of my studies in my sketchbook for the fighting zebra. And I'll work out many different combinations, and just the right one, you know, will strike me at a particular time. And it might be years later. In fact, it is. I did this painting maybe 2 or 3 years after I did the sketch.
That introduction to the interview was so important to us. I think it's one of the finest examples of great research and documentation I've ever seen.
Now you go back time and time again, don't you?
Yes, we go back, we try to go back every year, you know, because people always say to me, how can you paint African scenes sitting in your studio in Ventura? You know, that don't you need to be right there? And my answer is no, I don't. It's actually better for me to see all of this and collect all my information when I'm there and let that kind of sink to deep within me, and then it will come back out in a very different form. And the way that I get started on many of my paintings is by a feeling, and this is a good painting to talk about that, because I had this feeling, I just had this feeling of a big open space on a hot day with the shimmery heat and the, you know, the heat haze in the distance, and this feeling, this mood, and that was my inspiration for this painting.
Another one of the important programs that Focus on the Masters has is the Learning to See outreach. This program is one where the artists go out into the classroom and they do art lessons integrated in with the art of local artists. Imagine what it's like for a child to learn about an artist and how that person creates their art, and then find out the artist lives in our community, might even live in the same neighborhood. Especially nowadays with all of the cuts in art programs in the public schools, this program is vital to the community.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful organization, and we hope you will support it as well.
Thank you. Yeah.